It is September 1st and the first day of the 3-day novel writing contest. You can probably tell that I am really sleepy right now, and that's because yesterday I did finish acceptance and I wasn't even up late doing it, so I decided I'm going to take the time to really try and get things clean, get things in better order. And somehow in that, because I wasn't bit in the morning, but late afternoon something bit me. And I don't know exactly when, and I didn't see the spider that did it, but it's a spider bite, and I'm guessing wolf spider based off of my reaction because it's happened before and I have a little bit of an allergic reaction to it. And it's nothing serious, just a little uncomfortable. And I take benadryl at night to help with that. It really reduces the swelling and the reaction and such. And the only downside is benadryl knocks me out. Now it does its thing. The bite, not the bite itself, but the swelling was by the end of the night larger than a softball. And it was a little bit tender and uncomfortable, but this morning it's much, much better. In fact, I mean, it's down to being about the size of a quarter, and it's fantastic. I don't feel anything at all. So I do find that the benadryl, as long as you're not dealing with a dangerously venomous spider, because wolf spider venom isn't really that toxic, just uncomfortable and it hurts. Some people even get like they can get more severe symptoms. So just always be aware. And you know, around here the big concern is it a brown recluse? But the odds of it being a brown recluse based on the areas I was are incredibly low. So I feel pretty confident that this is a wolf spider, plus it's been long enough. I should be in much, much worse shape, other than just being really tired. And I'll perk up here soon. So it's got to get out of my system, and I need to get to work. Now, I did make sure that I started my day off as best I can. As sleepy as I look, I've still put on my makeup because it helps me to think that I need to work, which I do. I did my Bible reading, my prayer, my yoga and meditation. I actually fell asleep during the meditation briefly, which is why the pose that you maintain can be very helpful, because you wake up when you fall over. And I have my lemon water, so I will probably be awake here hopefully in the next hour or two. In the meantime, I imagine there will be some interesting story ideas that come because my argumentative side is still resting. So I do have my tools ready for writing this novel in 3 days. First is my name book. Now, this name book has all sorts of just random fantasy names that I've come up with. Some of them are playing on words, others just making combinations and such like that. And my theory is that one of the biggest challenges in this competition is getting over indecision, because it can't be perfect necessarily. Things can be changed. And so obviously these names are not tied to specific languages, which does make them a little bit weaker, but I don't always write full fantasy languages for every fantasy story that I do. It's been a while since I've done that, actually, and so they're not all going to follow naming conventions. However, these are very helpful for the now. The other thing that I have is my procrastination list, because what kind of writer would I be if I didn't procrastinate? But this is my little trick with it. My trick is to make sure that all of the things that are on this list are things I really don't want to do. So I'm really going to have to want to procrastinate on the story. Things like, oh, clean the fridge. Don't want to do that. Clean the bathroom. Nope. Clean out the hair trap. Stuff like that. I can take an unplanned break from writing if I do something that's on this list. So I think it works. The other thing that I have is just a bunch of lists in here. They're all about 20 because this is my other little secret tool along with this. Oops. Shut this off right now. This little dice, it's a timer, and they have different time increments, but what I really like about it is I can just tip it over and it's set for a certain period, and that helps to keep me on track, and it keeps me from getting distracted by trying to use the timer on my phone or the ones that the cats knock over. And plus it's faster, and you know, it doesn't seem like much, but you just tip it over and off you go, and I really like it for that. Then I think I have some other notebooks that I'm going to be using, but I can't remember them offhand. Some other things I was going to say, but I will think of them later. I am going to be posting this story live on my website, and you will find it there. I tried to revamp the website yesterday. I ended up causing more problems, so I took it back to an older version, and I'll try again later. Now, as far as what you can see after I finish each chapter, I will be posting it on the website. You'll see a menu point that will have that. So, alrighty, I will be talking to you soon, and it's time to get to work. Bye.